Good morning and welcome to Jeannie's World. My camera stand broke, so if I'm a little like this, I'm sorry. But I'll try to be as still as possible. Today, I wanted to talk about something I eat and some issues I have. But first of all, disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm just me. And I give nobody medical advice. I just tell you what I do for my issues. Well, yesterday I was talking to my sister because I did have a day of great depression. It was just like my world was coming to an end. So I talked to you. I don't know if you listen to me, but I talk to you because I talk to somebody and you are somebody. She says, I heard that you were not happy. Well, she's supposed to be one of my subscribers, so she should know I'm not happy. She shouldn't hear it through the grapevine. Because I do a lot of my videos to keep in contact with my family, say, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm doing. Because they're everywhere. One of my children moved into Paraguay. Not happy about it, but it's not my life either. But anyway, when I was in Copper Cove staying with my sister, I bought this product at Walmart. Can we see it? And the reason I bought this product was because I was eating ricotta cheese in the morning for the whey. And I went, oh, let's try some variety. Because I have weak legs and I'm busy making them strong again with certain products. And one of the products was ricotta cheese, because if you eat ricotta cheese in the morning, it's a whey and it kickstarts your muscles, your leg muscles, all of your muscles, matter of fact. So I got it home. I didn't bother with it in Texas. I got it home. I mixed it in my milk. Ugh, vanilla sweet. Yuck, 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 yuck. I went, oh, I'll never eat this stuff. It is just, it would just have to be part of a smoothie, and it would have to be not the serving size. Anyway, so this morning I decided that I'm going to do my whey because I'm out of cottage cheese. But I have my yogurt. And the nice thing about Greek yogurt, it serves as a casein and a whey. Because every time I mix up one of my concoctions for my weak leg, I add yogurt to it. So this morning I took my product and I put it in my yogurt. So what I have to say to my sister is, hey, your husband hates everything, especially Greek yogurt. But he likes that poison yogurt, the one that's pre-sweetened. The yucky one, the one that tastes so good that's not good for you? I put the whey into my Greek yogurt, and it tastes just like the vanilla yucky yogurt. So now I can have my dessert yogurt if I want, and my Greek yogurt at the same time, and stay healthy. Because this one's vanilla. I don't know if it comes in other flavors or not, but I could probably even add my cacao to it if I wanted to, and come out with a good chocolate. But just drinking it with milk, or however they say. Actually, I never read the instructions. It's 120 calories for a scoop. And I did about a half a scoop because it's too sweet. Let's see. Maybe I can't read it. Maybe you. There we go. I didn't even know I could change my phone like that. But if you want a dessert yogurt, but you don't want those artificial sweeteners and all those stuff that come in those fancy yogurts, why not this one? And you get your protein. There's 24 grams in a serving. Anyway, I'm definitely not promoting Walmart, but that is where I do my shopping. And I'm not promoting that. I'm not paid to promote this product. This is something I do myself. And since I started my protocol before my accident, I was very weak. I could not stand up from a chair. I could not step up on a curb without the help of Miles. And then all of a sudden, I stood up from my chair. I stepped up on the curbs, got out of my car. Everything was so excellent just by changing my diet. You can't eat everything that the YouTube tells you to eat. Eat this in the morning first thing. I'm going, how can I eat this first thing in the morning when I have to eat this other thing first thing in the morning to get the health that you're promising me? There's no way I can put 100 things on my table and be the first thing I eat in the morning. So when you're making your protocol, you have to stay within the guidelines, but you have to modify it to yourself. So this morning, I had a high-calorie breakfast because I had about a half a cup of yogurt with my whey, and I added a half a banana for flavor and potassium. And then they say potassium's not that great in bananas. I don't know. I like bananas. And then I ate my 3 dates. I eat 3 dates a day. And I ground up a handful of walnuts and stuffed them into my dates because the protein cuts your sugar spike. And I should not have a sugar spike at all. And then I have other things I take, and I'll talk about them at a later date, one at a time. Since I got home, and I believe it's stress, because my vacation to Texas in September was a disaster. So I left. I got to Texas September the 11th. I left November the 7th. Everything was falling in order in Texas, but Texas is not my home. And I think even though my sister says my welcome wasn't getting worn out, I'm sure it was. Because I'm the genie fixer, and I fix too many things. I want to fix the teenagers. You can't fix teenagers. Anyway, I felt like my welcome worn out, and the teenagers needed their life back, and not the boss of the auntie. Well, I was grand auntie because they're her grandchildren, and grandchildren, they're special. They always get special treatment. Anyway, I come home. I think my insurance agent has taken care of everything, but dummy me don't check. So here it is, November. I'm in the same spot that I was in September. So at least with Tommy, I could get out of the house, and she had a beautiful room that was full of sunshine. So I could get all the sunshine I needed. My house is very, very dark. If I don't have on 100 lights, but I got a patio that I've blocked everything, the light, because of the heat. It's right there in the heat, so I've blocked that. Then I got one window in the kitchen, and that's my light for my kitchen, my dining room, and my living room. So that's not very much light. My bedroom is one window, and half the time that window's in the shade, so there's not very much light coming in that window. But my other bedroom has a lot of light, so I try to spend as much time in there as I can. I'm rambling. I'm forgetting what the point of my story was. I guess it's my need to gab. But I forgot the point of my story. So I just wanted to tell Tommy that when Earl doesn't want to eat his Greek yogurt because it's yucky, he can have it sweet or he can have it savory. But if he wants the sweet vanilla yogurt, that Whey makes some really nice vanilla yogurt with your Greek yogurt. So you get the best of both worlds. And that was my message today with a little extra. Uh, I'm so glad y'all joined me, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again. Go with grace. I love you.